Now this is the set. First of all, we will take a look at the minifigures before we move on to the main gunship. First of the minifigures, we have Chancellor Palpatine in his Senate robes. It has some good detailing, especially on the back of the robe. His face is pretty detailed. And yeah, it looks well for what the figure stands for. Then we have Senator Amidala with her light silverish blaster and dual face molds as with Chancellor Palpatine. I will show that in a second. That's his second face. And yeah, coming back to Senator Amidala, it's a really good figure. We have never gotten a figure of her in her Clone Wars outfit. I like that little print detailing that they did in the front of her coat. To just work in as much detail for exactly with Chancellor Palpatine what the figure stands for. Then we'll have two shock troopers, part of the Coruscant Guard. They are very good clone troopers in my opinion. They are very detailed. And yeah, everyone says the helmet holes, or at least a lot of people say that the helmet holes make them look ugly. I personally love the way they look. I really don't mind it, and I really like the printing with the red really stands out from the white, and the shock troopers are really well done in my opinion. Then we have the big man himself, Commander Fox. This figure is a big a big surprise for me because I didn't expect Lego to make this and create this figure, but red is my favorite color, so this is a really nice figure for my collection. The people that are criticizing this say that the breastplate looks a little pinkish. I personally don't think it looks that bad, even though it does have a less primary white color. It doesn't look as bad. Well, at least for the waistcape. That I could agree on, that we need cloth waistcapes back, because the printing, it just doesn't cut it, in my opinion. It just doesn't make it. But for the rest, it's a really good figure. I love the gray accessory for the helmet. A lot of people say that it needs to be black, but personally the gray fits more in my opinion. And then we have the gunship himself. This is a very detailed gunship. This is my first gunship that I've ever owned, so that is a big deal for me. I always wanted a gunship, and what a better way to have my first one in a Coruscant Guard style. Like I said, red is my favorite color, so this is a very nice addition to my collection. Yeah, the front compartment can open to find a little space for maybe a minifigure or a specialized carrier or something like that you can create yourself to fit that area. We have two cockpits that can open up to reveal some seating and some place to put your minifigures. Let's put a shock trooper in there. Arms. And it closes up very nicely. And yeah, the cockpits are very detailed for what they are, and I really like that Republic logo as on these cheese slopes as on the big tile, tile in the front. Then we can move to the back of the ship to reveal first of all a carrier piece, so that you can fly around with it. That's a very interesting and helpful detail to transport it, for example. And then we can open up these doors to the back to reveal the main hangar. It's roomy for what it is. It is very compact. It also is a smaller gunship than all the others that have already existed in Lego form, but it's really well done for the space that Lego has had to do it in. And I really like that it can go against the gunship and that it folds in pretty well. Then we have a back compartment and a gun turret. The back compartment can open up to be used as a alternate entrance for whatever. It can also, in my opinion, fit a small accessory. I am planning to do a small speeder bike that could maybe fit in there. Then we come over to the guns on the wings. These guns replaced the bubble turrets that have been on previous designs. I personally think the bubble turrets were better, but those parts are really expensive now, and I can understand if Lego doesn't want to create them again, because that would be a lot of making a new mold and finding the correct materials to do it well in this style. But they could have used the old mold in my opinion. But it's still, the guns, they do a pretty good job of filling the space. And yeah, that's everything about the gunship and all of its minifigures that it comes with. Okay, that's everything for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and peace.